last name is Amanchukwu. It means I know God. And I'm glad to say that I do. I'm here today to talk about this book here. My name is John Amanchukwu, as I stated earlier. It's called It's Perfectly Normal for Students 10 and Up. This book details all kinds of sexual images, pictures of elderly people nude, pictures of an individual who's in a wheelchair with his penis out. All of these sexual pornographic images are made available and placed at the fingertips of children. And I'm sure, Dr. Cruz, I don't know if you knew about this before you signed on, but hopefully this is something that you can address and deal with, because this is immoral and asinine to allow children to be able to see this. Also, this book even shows images of two women having sex, a man and a woman having sex, and two men having sex. That's not perfectly normal. Who decides what's normal? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Or do parents decide what should be placed at the fingertips and allowed to be taught to their children in the school system? I'll read some of this for you. It says, after a bit, a person's vagina becomes moist and slippery, and the clitoris becomes hard. After a bit, a person's penis becomes erect, stiff, and larger.
Pastor.
Sometimes a bit of clear fluid that may contain a few sperm comes out of the tip of the penis and makes it wet.
Can we, sir, I'm sorry.
Was it something I said? Was it something I said? If you don't want to hear it in a school board meeting, why should children be able to check it out of the school system? You see, we have that are our kids, and you all sit back smug in your chairs and celebrate diversity, equity, and inclusion, but you don't want me to read it so you can hear it. Why? Does it bother you? Yes or no? You can't answer that question. You want to know why? Because politically speaking, you can't say that it's wrong. You probably are a Christian man, but many Christians today have become more Democrat than Christian. Some Republicans have become more Republican than Christian. I'm not trying to win an election. I don't get my talking points from the RNC or the DNC. I get my talking points from the Bible, from the Bible. And you don't want me to read the filth because it exposes the truth. How dare you tell me to stop reading it? If you don't want to hear it, why should the children have to see it?
Pastor, your time is up. Thank you.
That makes two of us.
Woo! Drops mic, leaves it smoldering on the ground. Oh my goodness. He said, Pastor, your time is up. Well, that makes two of us. Woo! Ooh, love that. Loved that. So, we've got another school board to dive into, unfortunately, once again. Like I told you guys before, whenever I come across these stories, whenever you guys send these stories my way, I will cover it. I will cover it. They need to be put on Front Street because this stuff has gotten ridiculous. It's gotten absolutely ridiculous. And, through having conversations with some, Democrats, they don't even know that this stuff is going on. They don't know that this is going on. I've literally had to show people these videos. And they're like, oh, I didn't know that was happening. Yeah, you didn't. And it's your party that's doing it. It's your party that's doing it. I love what the pastor said there when he said, you guys have become more Democrat than Christian. You follow the Democrat rule book more than you follow the Bible. I loved how he put them on Front Street, but we're going to dive a little more into it because apparently Fox had the pastor on to talk some more. So we'll jump into that. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button if you are new. Thank you guys for all of the continued love and support. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody that sent me, a care package via a super thanks. I want to thank every single last one of you guys. Your support means the world. It really does. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's dive in.
A controversial children's book teaching graphic sex acts, complete with illustrations.
Oh, shout out to Grassroots for that last video. I want to make sure I give a proper shout out to Grassroots Army is the name of the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go and check them out. That's where the last clip came from. And honestly, they have Grassroots Army, the YouTube channel, has a lot of videos of school board meetings like that on their YouTube channel. So if you're interested in that, definitely go and give them a follow. All right, let's jump back in. Sorry about that.
Making the rounds in school libraries and classrooms across the country, leaving parents and communities outraged. One concerned pastor tried to read the book at a school board meeting, but officials asked him to stop. Here's what he had to say about that.
If you don't want to hear it in a school board meeting, why should children be able to check it out of the school system? You see, we have that are our kids. And you all sit back smug in your chairs and celebrate diversity, equity, and inclusion, but you don't want me to read it so you can hear it.
Reverend John Amanchukwu spoke at that school board meeting, and he joins me now. Reverend, thank you so much for being here. They did not let you talk about the book, but I will. What's in this book?
This book is for children 10 years of age and up. This book is not soft porn, it's hardcore porn. It details explicitly with pornographic images homosexual sex, lesbian sex, straight sex. It promotes and glorifies masturbation while speaking against religion who may call that behavior a sin. This book is used as a tool to create what I call mental in the hearts and the minds of children. We are robbing kids of their innocence in America as we allow diversity, inclusion, and equity to dominate our schools. And so many of our librarians are bringing this kind of material into the public school system because they believe that children need to see themselves on the shelf. I don't believe that this is perfectly normal. I believe that this is perfectly perverted, and it needs to stop.
Great point. You got to the point that I wanted to focus on, and it's the why. I want to extrapolate on that. Why? Why are we forcing a book like this on 10-year-olds?
This stuff is just it's absolutely disgusting what's going on with these schools and such. And there's some words that I would like to use that YouTube doesn't really like too much. But you guys already know where I'm going with it. I mean, I don't even need to say it for you guys to know what these people are and what they should be called. Because anybody who would want any book like this in a kid's hands should be behind bars. Absolutely should be behind bars. And we checked out a video maybe about a month ago now. It was quite a while ago. Maybe I checked it out on my own. I don't remember. I can't remember if I made a video on it or I checked it out on my own. But either way, there was a mayor of a city that went in front of the school board, and he had took the information to a judge. Like he was about business. He was serious. And he went to the school board and he said, I've already talked to the judge. She agrees. This is Kitty, you know what? This is kid, P word. Okay. Judge agreed. So either resign or else. And he just walked off. That's what needs to happen to these folks. That's exactly what needs to happen to these folks. Throw them in jail. throw them in jail and let them know you aren't playing any games. That's exactly what that. I need to figure out what city or town that was and who that mayor was, because that was a great gentleman right there. And I think that needs to happen in all of these instances. The mayors of these cities need to go to that school board and say resign or else you will be charged. And I'm sure all of them resigned right after that. Because he didn't even allow them to ask any questions, to make any other statements. He just walked off, if I remember the video correctly. But, yeah, man, this stuff, just absolutely disgusting stuff, man. I'm almost at a loss for words. How terrible. I mean, I couldn't even show you guys the images that were in the book. It's literally naked characters. Literally. Dick and balls out and everything. Which is why, you saw the images blurred earlier in the video when he was holding up the book. If you were wondering why it was blurred, it's because there's literally naked people. And obviously YouTube doesn't like that too much, so I had to blur it out. But it's crazy to think that not very long ago, we weren't even talking about this kind of stuff. It just feels like all of this stuff happened overnight. Literally. Overnight. It was like wildfires, right? A few years ago, we might have had one or two wildfires, Okay, whatever. We'll get those put out in due time. It's cool. No problem, no issues. Nobody's in danger. All right, we got those figured out. We've seen wildfires before. And then as soon as Joe got in office, those two wildfires went to like 50 different wildfires. And they're not even in the same areas. There's one way over there. There's one over there. There's one way back over there. There's one right here in front of us. There's one behind us. There's one to the left. There's one to the right. There's one diagonal. Just everywhere. Just scattered. Just all types of issues all over the place. And it's just... Man, maybe that's by design. That just occurred to me. Maybe it's done on purpose. Maybe the goal is to create so many different issues that the only thing left is chaos. The only thing left is for people that want to see this country in a good place, that want to fight for this country, eventually give up because there's so many different issues. It seems like every single week there's a new something that's popping up. Oh, got a problem over here. Oh, got a problem over there. Oh, got a problem over here. Oh, we got the border crisis. Oh, we got inflation. Oh, we got the debt ceiling. Oh, we got them teaching terrible stuff to the kids. Test scores are in the tank. Oh, people are getting laid off. Oh, jobs aren't paying as much anymore. It's just, oh man. Do you guys feel that way? Let me know in the comment section, please. This stuff is just crazy, man. It really is. Shout out to that pastor, because people like this pastor need to be these guys are the two heroes of our community, of our society. That guy right there. Just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all let me know how you felt about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.